if you're planning to relocate to Vietnam to live and get a rental house, especially in Hanoi, then this video is for you and watch till the end. So I'll give you only two options of houses here in Hanoi because I don't want you to get confused, and also that's the best option. Those are the best options actually, because the other areas are not very popular and I'm not sure if foreigners are allowed to live. So let's pick these two. We have Tai Ho and Vin Homes. Tai Ho is a place where there are many tourists, many expats or entrepreneurs or digital nomads. So it tends to be a little bit noisy compared to Vin Homes because over there it's a tourist area and many people go there for business, and it can be a bit noisy and packed. So Vin homes, in the other hand, tend to be more calm and quiet because there are more locals living in the area, and also it's a bit farther from the city, so you don't hear lots of motorbike noises. All right, so what about the prices between Vin homes and Tai Ho? When it comes to prices, it really depends on the size of the apartment in which you are renting, but let me pick the most closer thing that can be used to compare these two places. For example, in Tai Ho, if you rent a house, it can cost, I'm just giving you an example and you use this in an overview. All right, so if you choose to pick a house in Tai Ho, so then the house is going to cost you 5 million. Let's suppose 5 million Vietnam dong. While if you pick a studio in Vin Homes, it can cost you 9 million. This is an example. Okay, so if you pick the house in Tai Ho for 5 million, then the electricity bill and water bill, it's like 1 million or 2 million. It's high. And then on top of that, you have the chance to only rent, like you only pay 1 month deposit and you pay monthly. While in Vin Homes, you rent an apartment for like 9 million, and then you have like 200,000 Vietnam dong for the water bills and electricity, which makes this a bit controversial because the other side is cheap to rent the house, but the water and electricity bill are very high. So yeah, here in Vin Homes, you have to rent like you have to deposit 1 month and pay 3 months at once. So that's the difference between them. So in Tai Ho, you get to meet many expats. You won't feel lonely, and you will feel like you met friends sometimes. I think so, right? I think like you may feel like you met some people who are trying to strive for the same goals, and also is close to bars, clubs, so you will have some fun while you work over there. While in Vin Homes, usually you don't have much contact with expats or even with locals. It's not too, like, it's a bit isolated. You can feel isolated sometimes. Also, there are no bars, clubs around here. If you want to have something like this, you have to go farther. Like, you have to go to the city to get these kind of things. So the other difference is that Vin Homes most of the times doesn't only offer the room itself, like the studio. It offers a swimming pool, a gym. It offers a cinema room, an office that you can work from or study if you want to study, and so many other things like garden, etc. park as well. So Taiho tend to be like just the apartment and that's all. So yeah, that's the difference between them. You choose according to the things that you are looking for. If you're a person who prefers walking a bit farther to reach your gym or other services, then Taiho is the best. If you're a lazy person who prefers to have all services in the same building, then Vinhomes is the best for you. Actually, there are two popular Vinhomes. Of course, there are some other small Vinhomes, but now I'm talking about the big ones. Like we have Vinhomes Ocean Park and Vinhomes Smart City. Yeah, so yeah, it really depends on your vibe, like what you like to do. Then we have something very important in which I want to warn you about is when you are dealing with the person who rents you a house, you should make sure that the person is the owner of the house, because sometimes you can find a tenant who's going to rent for you so that he can have his deposit back. But most of the times what happens is that the tenant can rent for you the house and then it disappears without giving you the deposit back, and you don't have any place to claim because you already did rent with a tenant and not with the owner. And if you try to reach the owner, then you won't know who is the owner exactly, because they can just give you a document that is not even real, you know. So these things tend to happen. You just have to be very careful, make sure that this is the real owner that is renting for you, and never give the key of the house or the password if the house needs a password before the person hands you the deposit back, because most of the times people complain about that and they don't know that they can get scammed. Yeah, so that's all for today. I hope you liked the video, and drop your comments on the things that you would like to see in the next video. It's been a while since I don't come here, but I'm really happy to be back, and see you in the next video. Bye.